What's up guys, I'm the Feared One and this is BATTLEFIELDsHQ, and today I'm going to be showing you, or trying to help you, stay alive in the chopper for longer. This is probably one of the hardest maps to stay alive in the Viper, and that is, game type also, sorry, and this is Rush and this is Wake Island. And as you guys know, to stay alive in the Viper on this game type and in this map is very, very difficult. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go low, and then I'm going to pop it up at the last minute, because I have located the tank. If I haven't located the tank, I would have stayed down low and probably kept going up left side. And today you'll notice I've got a few friends in here. I've got Baller's the only friend I have in my squad. I don't know the other guy, and the guy in my gunner seat, I do not have a clue who it is. And yeah, no offense, but it was a bit of a pain in the ass. You really have to have comms with your gunner, otherwise shit's gonna go bad really, really quick. And as you've seen just then, I don't know if he's flaring. Like I said, you need comms. You need to communicate with your gunner, and if you don't, this is what's going to happen. And the only reason why we stayed alive for as long as we did is purely because I had to fly tactical. And most of my friends are on the other team. As you know, this is before the patch, and you join a room with the squad, you end up some on the other team, some on your team. So yeah, that's just what happened. And Shizzle just got raped. Hope you like that, mate. And I think he said we're actually in a party, and he said, "Oh, fucking thanks for the rockets, dude," or whatever. So sorry about that, man. But anyway, as you see, I'm pretty much popping up, having a crack, and then I'm just getting pushed straight back to where I come from. And purely because, yeah, I cannot talk to my gunner. I don't know if he's flared. I'm relying on my EC jammer, and pretty much you got to learn how to hover. If you learn how to hover and control the be in full control of the Viper, you'll be sweet. I'll pop up like I just did then. I'll use my EC jammer, just have a quick look, fire off a few rockets, and then get back low. And to pull off stuff like this at a slow pace under that bridge is it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you learn how to control it, then you'll be able to do stuff like that and catch the enemy by surprise. See this, we're just getting locked on every 2 seconds. I do hit the ground a few times in this game, and that's purely because running away from a rocket, you try to get as low as you can and flick it around and try and escape the enemy rocket, which proves sometimes really, really difficult. Depends how many guys are stinging you. As you know, on the Rush game type, you do have an AA gun, which makes shit a whole lot worse. That's pretty much why I'm staying low, is mainly because I don't want that AA gun to get a good shot on me. So pretty much you've got 3 guys on the ground with stingers, and that's 3 rockets by himself, and then you've got the AA gun, which is another 2 rockets plus a big fuck off machine gun. So yeah, I'm playing it smart, and this is probably your best way to do it. There's no need to go up in the air really high and try and get die for 1 kill. It's just not objective at all. I mean, like, you're not helping your team out at all by flying straight off the ship, go as high as you can, swoop in, get a tank, and then get nailed. That does not help anyone. So what you're going to see in this gameplay is me playing smart and pretty much just trying to provide fire when I can. And as you can see, yeah, I just pop up and pop back down, and your best bet in the Viper. This thing's a beautiful machine. You can control it very good. I know the patch has come out, and a lot of stuff's changed. Like see the crosshair, when you fire your rockets now with the patch that's out, your rockets, there is bullet, rocket drop and stuff like that you need to account for. Whereas before the patch, it was exactly like I'm doing now. The rockets go straight where you put them. There was a bit of up and down, but not much. So yeah, it is a bit more difficult, but the flying is the same. And like I said, this is a beautiful machine. So you pretty much, oh man, I can manipulate this thing so beautifully. It's like it's the best thing to fly. And as you see now, we're moving up, so now I can get out from behind that rock and I can actually come around here, and you go as low as you can and then pop up at the last minute. And what you do, it's pretty much a necessity. You have to press your back button or whatever, if you're on PC or PS3, you need to light them up. So right now on 360, I'm absolutely punishing my back button right now and lighting stuff up, and it's paid off. I've lit up a tank. And finally my gunner comes good, and he does come good for the rest of the game actually. Like I said, we've got no comms, and I really do rely on the gunner's rocket or TV missile to finish the job off on a tank. Because as you know, when you're coming up after being really low on Wake Island, you don't get a chance to fire many rockets off. Sometimes you pop up and he's right there, so you really do rely on your gunner to finish the job off for you. And he does seem to come good, so yeah, if you're watching this, man, you're a bit shaky at first, but you come good, man, so good job. And as you see, I'm popping up, getting low, then coming right up and just hitting my EC jammer straight away. And right now I'm freaking out because my jammers wore off and I'm locked, and I don't know if this gun is flaring or not. So bang, it resulted in me getting low and trying to evade it, and yeah, survived that crash, so that's good. So don't worry guys, even the best pilots crash, trust me. It's normally when you're trying to escape a rocket. I actually do, I think I hit the sand or something another time, I'm not quite sure. I do crash one more time, and it's mainly from pretty much me trying to stay alive, not knowing what my gun is doing. Okay, these guys are defending pretty well at the moment, and you'll notice the change in the lock-ons very soon, and that's when we do actually take control of the base, and then the tanks are down, so you're going to have less lock-ons. I can concentrate on taking some enemies out around the objective. As you can see, my man Baller's down there arming the objective right now, and there's the one where I hit the sand. Right now, just fucking sitting up, you know, getting a lock on, coming up for a few shots, and then popping back down, guys. And pretty much the only way you can practice your flying is in a private room at the moment. So if you do go to my private room on Xbox, it's BATTLEFIELDsHQ, the Fear Factory, and if you find that no one's in it, you know what, go in there and have a practice and just fly low, you know, do a few tricks and get the feel of the VIPER, or even the you know, the Havoc's really good now after the patch 2. It moves really good, so I'm sure you guys will do fine. This is just pretty much the only way I can describe why I'm such a good pilot in Battlefield 3 is purely because I was a good pilot in the Apache on Bad Company 1 and 2. And you know what, I didn't think you could do the frying pan maneuver. The frying pan maneuver I'll show you at the end of this clip. I didn't think you could do it in the Viper, but I'm actually starting to pull it off, and it does take a lot of practice, but you know what, you can sit above a tank or sit above an enemy and you're out of their line of sight, so it's a really good maneuver to do in the Viper to avoid lock on or, you know, a direct hit from a tank shell. Okay, as you can see now guys, we're starting to gain the base a little bit more, which is good. I can actually sit back and relax a bit without trying to evade rockets and stingers and stuff like that. Take out those ground units there, and our guys are finding it really easy now, and they're going to start moving in. As you'll notice, the enemies start gradually, they're going into the objective. They know it's the last objective, so they're not going to sit out in the open anymore. They're actually going to sit on there and pretty much camp it, like as you would, to try and stop the enemy from arming that crate. So, like I said, don't go up in the air and try to be a hero. If you want to stay alive and be really effective in the Viper, this is what you do, and you'll find yourself staying alive for longer and, you know, being more of an asset to your team. So get down low, wait till your EC jammer or whatever, you know, whatever you're rocking, resets, and then come down. And here's Shizzle again, and he pretty much said in my party chat that, oh, I'm dead, and he didn't even bother moving. So that's another reason why you should always get low and then, you know, catch them by surprise. And as you can see, I'm going to try start doing the frying pan maneuver. It is you pretty much, I'll try and do a tutorial actually. I'll do a tutorial, but it'll have to be for Xbox 360 guys. So all you guys on PC and that, I'm sorry. I can only help out the guys that are on Xbox. Eventually I will be getting a PC, I'll be able to help you guys out a bit more. But you get down low, learn how to control this, and then what you do is you flick it around to the left. I always go left, so that way I don't trick my gunner. He's not always looking left or right. He knows, you'll get into a routine, he'll know which way I'm moving, and he'll automatically turn his gun that way. So if you always swing the right way, you know, sorry, the same way, you'll train your gunner in a way, and he'll know pretty much, you'll get to know your moves and where to place his crosshairs. So yeah, a couple more stingers there guys, nothing too much. Hitting the jammer up and lighting this guy up in the shed, and then get back down low and yeah, pretty much go. So that's it guys for my how to stay alive in the Viper on Wake Island, and it's rush game type, pretty much the hardest one to stay alive in, I feel. So hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'm going to leave a video at the end guys so you can watch, and please rate, thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.